It's a beautiful day. As we said, it's on the next year. Yes, yeah, this year, yeah, sorry, yeah, now, as I was also make can say 80 and tomorrow, if he and the hobby brings fabric still life. So, we're to my age, and yet, the other one said, why come and I feel, 80 of what I don't know. To tell me to my I'm a copy person, watching so the run collections and one mango. Now we are common now. But you just be a member and now will be a fair because it's now what's when it was not being a man from any man. My instruction say so you talk about beauty plus HGH, and also not even beauty and man. And then the customers are open and means you egg. Now they are broken before we are Jumana the program, and I said, yeah, no afraid of being fans. No more the papa, or when you need or manage you egg, now or the umbrella. And then, and that's a matter of man, and now I'm share a WhatsApp status in the government will be a status of the other two, or say, those who do not read have no advantage over those who can read. And see, we are on pay in Ghana. We need advantage here over one. We've been seeing almost in the near free appointment. And I'm saying, how information, knowledge, here, into a working card in a car. Why? I don't know sooner. And so it be one with me and your brief. And see, I don't know, Mr. Ashwita today, and your partner, ever. And then you're free 2 year camera, you okay, fashion, modeling. Beauty pageants, standing money in our coaching, and one myself not yet the kind. It's out to only be our baby or sorry, I know about a cozy, which I bet I know gesture and no Saturday. Talents be able to and I said, once when you want to say, we be, and I said, never about children sounds and a women cry, almost every week, dear person was so I so, and meanwhile, accessing now, it will fear in me. It's here, and I didn't ask it, a child, damn me back, young and made them up.
Whatever the occasion, with ATL, you can never be out of style. ATL, bringing fabric to life.
Welcome back, business trainers. This is where the please unscripted. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all social media handles at the please unscripted. And then we need TV our year a Juma modeling agency in market over 10 years of a decade. Now when you need a balance here, we saw a demo, a balance here, a body beer or coachy audience with great university projects, international fashion shows, runway, Emily in our year. Slash Dion Gavin. And I said Dion slash Gavin. So can be but the agency DSG modeling agency. Only a buyer for fair on also the original moment. Only Mama I introduce you on area chairman. No
Thank you.
Now, say about me, necessary long.
Oh, yes, friend me AGNETA Johnny. I'm a model with DSG Models Management. He is my manager. Yes, so I'm AGNETA.
Okay. Akaba, boss.
Thank you, madam. Be able to call you. Why I feel so?
Mrs. Said, I'm for.
Yes, Wara.
How did you say? I don't know about Bema. Okoya say about modeling, sa nyamana, maybe I omo attribute to Emma. And then Emma ko sa
Okay, I started as a model myself, me and Kakra, and then I decided to interest naturally diverted into coaching and then managing models rather. And see, normally we call one because men man and DHA and manager than those to the men man, and it's easier for us to work with the ladies more than the oba or young bar. So to some extent, so my dear, sometimes a little bakery, our nursery bakery here and there. So normally some of the girls prefer to work with the men than working with the women.
And yes,
it's all about the work. Professionally, you share a money so if you don't end up being professional with it, you end up losing your respect in the industry, and whatever you want to achieve, you'll not be able to achieve. So that's basically it. Yeah.
Now, who share DSG or Hefa? I didn't not going to modeling.
Oh, actually, with me, I had a passion for it since I was a kid. I told my parents, I'm a model. So they used to even call me Naomi Campbell. They used to call me top models' names because they knew that any woman knew some person in it. But in 2013, I was in Methodist University, and then we had a program. So at the program, that was when I met him, and then I started talking to him, and I realized he was also a models coach and all. And I told him I wanted to model, but he told me he let me model.
Why?
He thought the modeling pressure would be too much, but then I had to prove myself and then force, but then he saw something in me and he was like, okay, then I'll groom you. So and I became a professional model.
How has the journey been?
Oh, it's been amazing so far. It's not easy. People just think modeling is just about walking and all and being nice on camera and all, but then you have to practice consistently and all to perfect yourself on the runway. Yeah, it's been an amazing journey so far.
Has it paid?
Yeah, it does. Even though it's not like it varies, sometimes it's not that good, sometimes it's good. Yeah, but then it's kind of so.
It's manageable.
Yeah.
Now, see your runway and I wore
editorial, then commercial.
Which one do you do?
I actually cut across. I do runway, I do commercials, editorial. Yes, so I do all of it.
Okay.
And I do pageantry as well. So
how easy it is for you to run the agency?
It hasn't been easy though. you're dealing with human, not just ladies. You're dealing with humans. So obviously there will be the hiccups in between, hurdles for you to handle. Yeah, I'm rhyming. So basically, it hasn't been easy. You need to find them job. You need to give, they can't just be in the agency for the sake of being in an agency, but they need to find job, and that's where the situation, the problem is. And sometimes you can get the job for them, and you rate it in terms of monetary gain. You realize that it's not as much as
it's not coming,
and then the demand for them, like what it entails. Like imagine you're doing a job for 3-4 hours and you get that peanuts as form of pay. You end up not being happy about the job, but it's just a passion you have for it. So sometimes they just close their eyes. Let me just do this, the passion. But it hasn't been easy. You have girls coming in because they see the agency out there and go, oh, girls, his girls are working. Then let me join. They will call you. I want to be part of your agency. Please. Sometimes I have to ignore them for a while. Like, okay, let me give this person a chance. The person enters the agency, and within a week or a month, the person will just want to excel. But that's not it. It takes time. You need to groom yourself, prepare yourself for the market. For the market out there. But you can't just come in within a week or a month and you want to be on the runway. That's the issue I have. So with that, they end up not coming for rehearsal, and I don't waste time with that. I work with girls who are diligent and loyal. So then I'll let you go.
So what goes into the grooming?
From work, etiquette, poise, how you need to present yourself, even for casting matters. You can't just get up and say there's casting going on and you just walk in there with looking anyhow.
So how often do you get deals for your models?
Oh, it's about weeks. Sometimes within a month I can get about 10 jobs for them. Within a month. And sometimes it's like 5 or nothing at all. But sometimes it comes back to back. So I keep asking myself, like, somebody who handle this. Like, same or maybe with the set of girls I have, they are needed at a particular time, at a particular day, and they are booked for another event. So they didn't have aspiration, but sometimes zero. No job, why? Go and pray, there's no job. When it comes to you, complain, what's me outside? Because they can do jobs today, the next is a job. There's no rest for them. Do you understand? It has to be easy. It doesn't make easy money doing it in Ghana as well.
What can I say? Has it got to do with your brand? Brand name is solid, and I say.
I mean, I can say with so much pride that I have a good brand out there. We have a good brand out there, but there are exceptional cases where models, others are paid more than others. There are exceptional cases, but I mean, generally, models are not really paid in Ghana pretty well. I mean, the glaze and the glamour we see out there is not the same as if you are in the industry. It doesn't make us say there's no way you can do this full time. It depends. You have other means of getting whatever they want to do, but the glitz and glamour out there isn't what's really happening. A couple of them have actually run out of the country because they realize they can't cope. Do you understand? If you say you want to do the modeling, they can't cope, so they run out of the country. You understand? So basically, it looks beautiful out there, but when you enter, it's a different ballgame altogether. The industry is a different ballgame. You need to have patience. Actually, there are times when sometimes I charge and the client goes like, "Okay," and I go like, no reduction. I tell myself like no reduction. That means the brand is good. That's why when I charge, the person didn't say nothing to the price I mentioned. Do you understand? So it differs a lot. And I would say it's neither here and there. It's okay. It's not here and there.
Where modeling or full time? And I say you have an.
Oh no, modeling is not my full time. I'm actually in school. I'm doing my top up.
We have a manager here telling us that it doesn't pay, but you are still in it. I didn't know you are still in it.
Honestly, it's because of the passion for it. And then that one also counts. Money is important.
Sometimes in joke or I cannot be able to let somebody out there see that okay, this person is working. I need that person for that because there are times where sometimes I may go for my free, but through that free, I didn't something big actually comes out of it. So sometimes passion also leads to something good out there. So in as much as it hasn't paid, it takes you to places. It builds you up actually, because these are things people go and pay for. But here you're getting a silver platter. In as much as the job itself is not paying, you are learning a lot and building your own self-esteem as well. So modeling actually entails a lot.
Okay. So for DSG, do you operate locally or is it international?
Oh, it is international. I have models out there, which I'm yet to introduce them to the Ghanaian market, but I haven't done that yet. I have other models in Sierra Leone, Burkina Faso, Ivory Coast, and Lomé. But I haven't really, and I have one girl too in China now. So we are not actually based.
One of your models is in China.
It's in China. I mean, she did a little campaign for Gucci in one of the province in China. Yeah. So I mean, we're trying to build a brand, and my passion actually goes beyond Ghana or my models. I just don't want my models out there doing the big gigs out there. I want the Ghanaian models to be on the major runways in the world.
What personal sacrifice have you made throughout your career?
Missing lectures. I mean, missing my lectures. I mean, I think I had issue when I was schooling in GIJ. Sometimes I have to miss lectures because I have to be at this event, so I need to coach or groom models or ladies. So then I have to miss the whole semester. Sometimes I just show myself twice in class. And then the lecturer will be like, "Are you in my class?" I'm like,
"In school, no."
Yeah, amazing. And you can hear smart kakra and see any day. It's me passing. It's me really.
Was it worth?
Yeah, I mean, sincerely speaking, I mean, people call me outside the country. Fully paid expenses. So there's not like fully paid expenses to come and work on their projects for them. And that's a big deal for me. I mean, I don't know how many people have actually enjoyed it. Others may just cover it up. But to be sincere with, I mean, there are jobs where I've been paid to come and represent. I mean, just go in there, we need your assistant there. And that's, for me, it's a great joy to be recognized out there.
With me, okay, yeah, I've made a couple of school sacrifices as well. I had to miss IAs just because I have to travel. I have to go for a fashion show. And then weighing the option, I feel like, okay, let me go. I'll come back and fix it.
So why don't you complete school and then you start now school man? Because one will
obviously, yeah. But hey,
it's all about balancing and then knowing how to manage.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you're focused, you know how to balance it.
And lots of people say, oh, modeling agencies, no, any models, no,
you see, Phoebe, it's not just in the modeling cycle. When you go to the doctor, the managers, the big offices, the corporate world, it exists.
They're normal.
And they're normal. But what I'm trying to say is that a tight city, which shouldn't be so. Do you understand? I feel if I had followed that particular line, I wouldn't have had so much respect I command now. I wouldn't get it because at the end of the day, nobody can go out there and say this. Or none of my models can actually come out and say this. My manager hit on me. They can't say that because I want to keep that managerial that relationship we have. It should be based on that, so that you don't disrespect me out there. So I always make sure when it comes to the job, it is the job. We don't go beyond that. And it actually affects a lot of agency owners as well. I mean, those who actually want to make a move on whatever models they are with. So it's very critical.
Was there any time you felt in favor one model over you? If you are cake biaba, say monko runway, but we ne manager very close into not your mom.
Sometimes when you're in the agency, that's how it will look like. Or when you're out there, you're going to be like, you feel that maybe one or two persons or models are being promoted over the other. But that's not the case. I have 5 models. I present the 5 models. The client says, I prefer 1 and 2. The next client comes, I prefer 1 and 2. So it's like, it's seasonal. At this particular point, do you understand? Yeah, and there will be another point where these 2 will never be mentioned for 2 months. So it depends on what the client wants. I've had that encounter where some of the models thought, or they had this idea that you are pushing one model over the other. But that's not it. So sometimes, in some cases, because I want them to believe what is happening, I have to show them the chart, that this is it. So whatever you're doing wrong to yourself, work on it. Because if 5 of you, they all say they like the 5 of you, and you enter the space, and they take 2, then obviously what I'm teaching, you're not practicing it well. So you need to upgrade your game.
I've seen some of your models. Is there any room or space for plus size?
Yeah, actually, you see, there's a little background too. I did a lot of pageants in terms of mixed XL plus. I actually groomed them for the past 10 years or 8 years now. And sometimes I picked them and I managed them separately from the DSG brand. Do you understand? Yeah, but there's actually now there's a room for
DSG brand, your own pay, I guess.
No, it's NMA pass. I manage them privately, so they are DSG plus.
Okay.
But now I want to incorporate all of them into the whole brand. Now I just don't do size 6 or 8, but I can do 16, 14, 18, 22. Do you get it? Because now the plus size ladies actually, almost so they are hot cake now. They are hot cake now. So I want to divert into that. When I'm informed, I'll bring more of them in there.
Then I'm plus size for. And the first one, because they've always.
But clientele. Clients always want a particular figure. So you can't say. And also, at the end of the day, there will be no jobs for them. Also, they be transportation, and it becomes a burden on you. So why don't I just focus on what the client want now, and then maybe that's why I always want to do it aside. So that once in a while I meet them, it's not like always coming for rehearsal like how the other ones will come. But now clientele's not. I want plus size 14, size 16. Sometimes I have to even the brands size 12 because clients up to size 12. I think you're 12, 14, I think now breast, 8, 6, 8, 6, 10. But if you have that varieties now, what would the agency as well?
they look, I don't know.
Maybe because I don't know. Maybe I sense it to the casa.
Looky feminine, feminine. If you cry, if you can say, you are like homosexuals.
Okay.
Same. I didn't know
Oh, a bit more honoma. AIDS imbibing them like a warmer. So that one day I can't. And a bit more because I've done like I'm a man, all right, and I need to do something feminine for the girl to understand. Say, this is how I want you to walk. Then I would have to change. You understand? Like not necessarily a bar, but like a little bit. I'll add a little feminine touch to myself. But it doesn't mean say ebia. I prefer the male, the same sex as a young person dating and as a baby. But that's not it. But sometimes effemination, I can just effeminate. It doesn't mean I'm a homosexual or something, but I'm naturally born like that. There could be others who are even muscles, who got the muscles and all that. They are rather even into the thing more than those who throw their hands like women. Do you get it? But so basically that's it. And yes, but normally most of them also find themselves in the fashion or modeling industry because that's where their path or their passion is.
Industry, how do you think you beat me?
I mean, I was saying something last time, my last interview, I said we need to regularize it in terms of we need to have bodies who understand. I mean, organizations who actually understand what the modeling thing is all about. We need to have structures. Okay, if you want to join this are the list of models, agencies you can join, and they are authentic. You need to. A lot of associations have come out here and there, but they all have personal interests. So, you realize that it goes beyond the interests of the models or the agencies. So, it's bare. We have about 300, 400 agencies in Ghana now. Everybody is saying it's an agent, or your agency owner. Obi was starting 1 week, then now say he or she is a model and model agent now, or a trainer and all that. And that's what is happening. But if they are streamlined to these things, I think 1 week or 1 month old model can decide and say, I'm a model agent now. Do you understand? The associations are not there. We are not together. So the unity isn't there. Everybody has its own self-interest or a reason why he wants to operate. And nobody want to help.
How don't you take the lead?
We've tried, but at the end of the day, those you start with will end up falling. They also have other interests. So, and I think it's unity that we need. Then we have that structure set. I'm telling you, thousands of agencies in here. You have to be careful out there. Be careful.
And most importantly, we need unity.
Yeah.
We have a unified force so that we are here. There are lots of companies on models, on commercials. We need models. It's very important. I was for you try your bar, not your papa this year. Welcome back. And of course, when Nick is so I share the unscripted. What do you have for us?
I'll say flabbergasted, which means surprise.
Guys, what do you have for us?
Serendipity.
Serendipity.
Yeah. And Nitias and said the meaning is I say I won't plan here occurrence be like won't plan here by happens and then it's beneficial to you or something of that sort. That's what it means.
Okay.
Yeah, plan and maybe plan is maybe habits maybe something good came out of here for me and maybe some good contract out there. So also serendipity.
So what does
I got it right, Joe.
Those two words, flabbergasted and serendipity. Flabbergasted is surprise, and then serendipity, occurrence, unforeseen, and I say unplanned occurrence, a benefit is beneficial to you, and I say emphasis. And see, here come my favorite segment, big question, big answer. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back. You're still watching Produce Unscripted. Madam Asimungo Soana Monishe. Now we have a question bia and I say suggestion bia show you one. Over to me up on Instagram page. @edu_gh1. Now what DM me watch at bia person can be and I say over call Unscripted. Produce Unscripted on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Now bia can be a fashion now also watch why doing a family. Am I ready for the question?
And then I hope something bon. Make week
Spell runway.
RUNWAY.
What's
Runway.
that? Runway.
Runway.
What are the colors of the traffic light?
What good rain.
Okay, who killed Jesus?
It was an Israelite, so
Israelite.
I think he was crucified.
Okay. What planets are we on?
What F? And I gotta say F.
How many months have 28 days?
February.
All 12 months have 28 days. Imagine you are in a room that's filling up with water quickly. There are no windows or doors. How do you get out?
There are no windows. I'll die. I'm dead. I'll just die. I'm a corporate code.
Imagine.
Stop imagining.
That's the answer.
Yes, imagine you're in a room. Who's a fashionista?
Someone who loves to dress in style.
Okay.
Yeah.
Name 5 social media platforms.
WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snap.
So I bring something so you.
Coco Sisi.
Black bag bit a big black bear. Black bag bit a big black bear. Who will repeat it 5 times? Fast.
Black bag bit a big black bed. But
Black bats beats a big black bed. Black bats beats a big black bed. Black bats beats a big black Hey, 5 times.
Papa, now you drew game time. Then go with you. Welcome back, black. So today, and the good episode of solution this has scripted. This is your question.
okay.
You're a guy in T2C, or boss.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
I would like to get to know you all. Would you like to go out on a date with me, just to talk?
But we can talk now.
No, I actually want it to be a comfortable environment.
Please, I'm a busy girl. Please. Talk to the fingers.
Hey, what's wrong?
We shall announce it. Let's go out.
Oh, let's see.
So, Slash, also, Benny, you're very second. How do you say it?
Sakina.
Yes, 10 seconds. Let's go.
I'll see this is for you. Okay. Yeah, go. Sakina, Jawa. Make more sleep proud.
Yeah. Oh, what?
The baby is suffocating.
Friend, Sakina.
Oh, my name is you. My idea.
I was edition of Produce Unscripted, no AC. As let you enter my ATL. Now ATL, what ATL we did? Now ATL was say, you know, a piece of ATL and it's slash.
Thank you, ATL.
Thank you so much. Yeah,
Let me keep yours for you.
Of course.
Okay, so what has going on to Hip Hop Studios in one collection at DC Farm. They say, open and non for car a year and purple picks, and I said, open one na okontate adum farms beauty plus HH on a year at the moment. As a baby and come over the be out Jimmy now the share yen. Cause so I'm share ready subscription with me Dora Bedu Usi Abdoma. When say the corporate be an if you have be a surgery, I think Doresta is the band by this time. Nadaro. One bomb now say open be a number or call Instagram or more. You run collections, Peacock Studios, Beauty Plus HH, is the band by this time on also 80 or baby Ghana, baby Abukubia, being 80 on top at all. Now also in my fair. Until we meet again same time next week, don't forget to live, love, be happy, and make someone smile. Catch you same time next week.